UnDaoDu. UnDaoDu to you and yours. And today I'm going to be smoking the dew with you. These are all the different carts. So as part of my metaphysics, this is the dew of UnDaoDu, the Delta 8. And I'm going to smoke, meditate, chant, and celebrate divine agape love. If you're fortunate enough to find agape love, okay? Agape love is when you spiritually connect with someone, when you ultimately become one with their dew. What is the dew? The dew is the distributive unconscious. The dew is the fabric that connects us all together. The dew is what is colored and creates Christianity or Hinduism. An atheist is simply one who basically says, I'm not going to color. Right? As creative individuals, we have been coloring the divine, the dew, forever. And we've marveled at it. And some of us as a sadhu. A sadhu is one with the dew. A sadhu, to speak, to say the dew, the sadhu. The sadhu is in essence a storyteller. Okay? I'll start off with some space candy here. I'm actually going to share. All right. So I'm going to be talking about love. But first, before I talk about love, I need to become one with the do. And by smoking Delta 8, that's how I become one with the do. So it's not something I usually do, but here it goes. There are three kinds of love. There's the animal love. We call it romantic love. It's when you see that fawn and you're that deer and you just want it. You just want that creature. You just want to, basically have sex. That's romantic love. It's in Latin we'd call that eros. In eros love, you just want to devour that female. It's the instincts of reproduction, spreading your seed, whatever. That's what that is. That drive. And then a lot of times that will blossom into what you call companionship love. And companionship love is the ego side is no longer a driver. You love that person. You love being with the person. They, they compliment you. They're there. That's companionship love. Maybe you don't have sex anymore. Not a big deal. Only if you make it a big deal. And then finally, there's agape. Agape love. And it is the divine love. It is it is what you would call the spiritual love. And that ultimately is when the yin and the yang meet and start to swim with each other, right? Right? That is the combination when two entangled objects, right? You have entangled objects. And when you feel that entanglement, and here's the sad thing, is that you may be more sensitive to that entanglement than the other. The other may be crippled with loss, crippled with bad relationships, crippled with all this we call sankharas on them, all this crippled in the sense that their inability to really to open, right? And here's the deal: is that having that spiritual connection is amazing, but it can be tremendously painful too. Imagine you have that connection with someone, and they're unaware of that connection, and you're this do, and you see their do, but they're an un. And there's nothing you can do to undo them, right? But you see them for who they are, and you see the beauty of their soul and everything else, and they disappear. They don't call you, they don't respond to you, they don't do anything. And you're left, now, if this was not a do, but let's say rather I was an un, and I am unaware of this love that I feel for you, and you undo me, and I am undone by you undoing me, that I do a terrible thing, kill myself, whatever, throw myself off a river, bang, do something crazy, right? There's so many unsavory things that uns do to undo themselves and others, right? So they're undone. A Tao who's awoke to it would still be devastated, but wouldn't undo themselves, but may be unned by that and become an un themselves by them undoing their growth and going back, obsession, loss, can't continue with your work, all these different things, right? And then the marvelous thing is, I have not felt love, agape love, in so long, right? The last time I felt agape love was 2001, 2002, when I fell in love with this amazing angel with this, she had a big birthmark right on her hip, so she knows who she is, right? And I would love and just was in love with her in the spiritual way, it's everything about her. And didn't happen. Long story, didn't happen. I want to go there, long story. So I fled. I went as far away as I could, because when we were in a relationship, I had this dream that I was married to a Japanese woman, had two beautiful Japanese boys. I had this very vivid dream, right? So I went to Japan, but I was stubborn. I wouldn't meet anyone, and I kept saying no, until my boss finally imposed, like, you got to meet my fiance's best friend, and boom, too late, done deal. But I never felt agape love from my wife. I feel companionship love, I felt romantic love, but never the spiritual love. It was though, she was inert to me. And I thought I'd never feel it again after that last time. Until just days ago, when I met this angel, angelic angel. And just everything about her just was like, just shattering through all my defenses, and the way her lips are, and the curvature of her face, her smile, and and everything, just everything. And that agape love. And she didn't know it, but I basically was chanting to her picture on the way home. And then I've got another video where I talk about this spiritual lovemaking. Um, and this event happened, and it was this complete union. It was like, you know, and at the time, okay, I was equating it to her, that it was her due that I was in her. That's how I initially thought it. And I kind of became, and I was like, wait a minute. It wasn't her due, it was the universe's, right? So it was like, in a way, um, I connected with my very first love. The moment I was energy, and the moment I went from Un to Tao, right? That event is the energy. That, in many respects, was the beginning of our awakening. And that 13.8 billion years ago, right? That first love, I realize now, is what? Because it's like the human side of me was like, wow, she hasn't called. I can't message her anymore. What's up? Why nothing? Why silence? Why, you know? It was just questions. And it resonated back to my abandonment issues when my older sister, which was in fact like my older sister Kathleen took care of, not my mother. My mother was off partying, drinking. She couldn't care less. I was going to be an abortion, and she probably still wished it back then that I was. I was just a nuisance. But my older sister, she was 13 years older than me. She took care of me, and that was when she left. That was the abandonment, and I was left as a child, just as this young child, not knowing anything. What have I done? Why did she leave? I guess it's love, 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 and then leave. That feeling right there, that profound sankara of mine. My first great pain is what I have just in the last few days, last 3 days, have awoken from. And I went from this very high, right, to this extreme loss, to kind of awakening, going, why? Oh, oh. The renaissance that I was atoning to her, in fact, was just the illusion of the whole mother. So the first love, in a way, it's my childbirth. You can think of it as like having a childbirth, and the childbirth is my pleasure, not the pain, right? The pain and the pleasure of finally squeezing out and being free, right? It's like it hurt, and then oh my gosh, there's no more contraction on me. Oh, what's that cold air? Oh, whack! Who just smacked me on my derriere? That thing. Oh, I missed the phone call. I need to have this set up. Now what? Sorry. Distracted. So, back to the talk. So, if you have ever experienced this agape, in essence, it is the echo of the universe speaking through you, right? Because that feeling that you feel for that one person is in fact the feeling you feel for everything and everyone just manifested through that glass. So think all the reality is right there behind it. And you're looking at that one thing, and it's that focus allows it like a gemstone to shine through her to you. She's like that perfect diamond that the light just perfectly hits you. And that light is enlightenment. So when you feel that, so I was going through this feeling of, in a way like lost, but I'm like, I'm not feeling lost. Why? So I'm struggling with this desire to text and send her a message and stuff. I'm like, no, you can't do that. And the other side is laughing at that, saying, oh, listen, you're being focused on the flesh, not the do. And when you start to realize that, then you realize it's the resounding universe that you're really, it's kind of the same gemstone. And really what you're seeing is everything. And so then what you can do when you all of a sudden you come to that realization, then you, in a way, can infuse it to that and those around you. So where you can start looking at everyone and everything around you with that same kind of love. And in doing so, it's kind of like that flesh desire, that flesh tie, to that individual is in a way is tearing down, because now you're really seeing the world as the do connecting through you or it or whatever to me. In essence, it's all just that thing. It's the do. UnDaoDu, UnDaoDu, UnDaoDu. Yo, yo, yeah. My house, stoned, really stoned. Dude, I'm like, I was going through all of them. I smoked all of mine. I've got like, no, no, I've worked through all my sticks and I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. I'm so whacked right now. I've got all the flavors, right? I've been smoking every one of them, working through the sticks. I've got 20 types of carts, dude. Flavor, oh, yeah. So each of the flavors, I've got them open. Yeah. Well, just right now, I'm live on YouTube right now. If you go to my YouTube channel, hello, talking to Joe on YouTube Live. I am. Go to me right now. Go to YouTube. You'll see me right now live. I'm live on YouTube. Well, look. That's who's on the phone right now. Joe Fortnite is on the phone. What are you doing? Oh. Just search Found Ups. Michael. Yeah. Is there EC live? Here, go to my. Now, are you on my? Yeah, with necklace waving. Yeah. So, I should say live. Or if you go to my, oh, you're on my Facebook. Go to my Facebook. I posted it. All right. So this is what I've been smoking. All right. Look. This is what I've been. That's all of them, right? That's all of them, right? I got those, right? And I still got those to go. Look, I've gone through these. Ritual of no, it was kind of like I figured. So I'm hearing myself in the background. You have to mute myself. All right, how's that? Oh, that's better. Okay, cool. So basically the topic of this was about, the dew of love. So I was talking. I didn't do anything. How? How do I mute you? Oh, that. Are you unmuted? Yeah, I can hear you on the phone. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I can hear you on the phone. Yeah. We're trying to communicate through YouTube, through the phone, through an app. How about that? Magic right here. We're like connecting through so many different waves, avenues. So I'm on all of them. What do you mean 9? I'm on all of them. Everything. 90s and Yeah, the new one. Dum dum dum. This is a secret one. This is called yak cheese. It's from the Himalayas. It's like a secret growth crop. Shh, secret sauce. I can taste the yak shit in my yak cheese. I think you'd like it. It's like one of those that taste like bud. Literally, it's like I feel like I've got yak feces in my mouth right now. Like it's so raw. Yeah. Definitely yak cheese. Yeah, it's really earthy and buddy. Like sucking on dry hay. Sure. So look. Uh-huh. I gotta do some chanting now for the rest of the audience. UnDaoDu, UnDaoDu. UnDaoDu to you. So yeah, you can't watch it. I'm gonna send the do to my friends by chanting UnDaoDu. UnDaoDu. UnDaoDu to you, fuckers. Oh man, I am so blitzed right now. It's not funny. I don't know if I could even stand up. You want to do some Fortnite? All right. What? All right. Okay. All right. Later. How do I hang up on this thing? I don't get this. I know. There. Woo. Okay. Oh shit. I was gonna fall backwards. Woo. Oh. But let me get in my famous pose position. Knee up. This is my favorite way to sit.